Well, it has been a minute since I've done a truck video. Well, we are in Alice Springs, just dropping off some things to a yard here, which if you watch Outback Truckers, you'll know whose yard we're at. Young Russell's. Anywho, just had to drop a crate off, and then we'll keep trucking to Darwin. So this is my first trip with the new company. This is part of my road train set. I'll show you the rest later once we hook it all back up, but started this one a bit late, deciding whether I start doing this again or not, but why not? I want to document where I go. People want to see it, so be it. Anywho, I want to strap all this back in and go back and hook up and have a shower because it is freaking hot. Quick stop at Daily Waters pub, get a drink and a toasty. Time to keep trucking. Tough. Well, we have finally arrived in Darwin at the new, I think it's called Truck Central. It's a big BP. Last time I come up here, it wasn't even, I hadn't even started getting built yet, but obviously don't have the grader anymore. Dropped that, left that at Catherine, about 300 km south of here, and that's got to go to Ceduna, so there was no point dragging it all the way up here and then dragging it all the way back down, then go across to the west. Anyway, it's freaking hot. Got the ice pack cranking. I don't know if I said it or not, but this thing, the aircon, something's happened with the aircon about a day and a half ago, so been launching it the whole way here, no aircon, and 2 windows down, freaking 100 k's an hour. But yeah, got the ice pack cranking now. Hopefully it cools down a bit. It's Darwin, so it's humid. It's hot, it's humid. So yeah, gonna hit the sack. I got to unload all this stuff in the morning. That's doing my freaking head in. No, it's nothing major. There's some core flute in between, but it's like a board that's sitting against the taut liner. Yeah, I put some core flute in there so it can't rip the curtain. Yeah, so anyway, we'll see you tomorrow once we get some of this stuff unloaded and see what the plan is heading back south. Just getting the apprentice to do me wheel nuts for me. Thanks, Cobb. Legend. Well, skip forward about a week from the last time I spoke to you guys. But we've been back to Adelaide. Had a couple of days off at home with the family. And now we're on our way to Perth. So this is our load to Perth. This stuff's going across to Kalgoorlie. And that's going to Perth. Wow, it looks really tall from here, but so unfortunately, as of midnight last night, Adelaide got put in, or South Australia got put into a 6-day lockdown. Fortunately, obviously, I'm heading across to Perth, so it doesn't really affect me. But the wife has to stay at home for 6 days with the children because all the schools and everything are closed. So hopefully by the time we go across to Perth and back, everything will be open again and life will be somewhat back to normal. But yeah, so anyway, I didn't really film pretty much my whole trip back from Darwin. It was a crazy. I'll put in a little couple of clips with the lightning and stuff. But the whole way home, it was storms and lightning and thunder and rain. So I just wanted to get home. So sorry I didn't really film anything on the way back, but I'll try to make the most of this trip and capture as much as I can. And yeah, I just pulled up outside Port Wakefield here. I always stop here leaving Adelaide. It's about an hour out of Adelaide, and check the load. If anything's moving or come loose, it will happen pretty quickly. So I always check it here. And a little parking bay. And yeah, we're all good, and we'll sit on. Port Augusta here. I have to pull into the. I'm gonna get fuel on my right here. There's the Perry's around the corners. The pump's not working, but I'm gonna go to my left here first. Go to the Port Augusta COVID testing site. Because although we don't need a test coming back into South Australia, we need one to get across to Perth. So, yay. Let's go do this. I feel more so like I'm going to go rob a bank or something. But... oh, well, I got my swab done. That was actually pretty easy. The lovely lady was quite gentle. So we'll pop in here and we'll go with this Bowser. Top up some go-go juice and make a mile. Drink, my precious, drink! 100% gonna regret this in a couple of hours, but it's the only thing open, so fuck it. Port Augusta here, and across the main bridge here that goes across the river, the Joy Bullockham Bridge, whatever that means. Goes across the, I think this is salt water, I guess. Pretty sure it connects out to the ocean. cooler above here. It's 39 degrees Celsius today in Port Augusta, and I swear to God it's probably 30 at the moment outside, just above here. You can't take oversize across this bridge, you have to take the detour out Yorkie's Crossing, and I've never actually been out there because I've never taken an oversize across here, so one day we'll adventure out and have a look at that. Green light, come on, green light.
You got me? Or Palso, can you hear me?
Normally heading to Darwin, we turn right just there up the Sturt Highway, but because we're going across to the west, we're going out this way. Just coming up to the turn off here. You keep going straight, you end up heading down the towards Wyler, down the peninsula. But these tanks on the left here, I believe they're old, obviously old water tanks or something. But I remember seeing an aerial drone picture, and every now and then you can see them popping out the top, but they're actually full of tyres. So yeah, they're massive, and there'd be a shit ton of tyres in there. I don't know where or why they're put in there, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. This is us. Turn right towards WA. Only got 1500 k's to go, but don't mind me faded seat cover here. But I want to just give a quick comment, I guess, on the lockdown in South Australia. Now, I think one thing we've obviously learned from Victoria being in lockdown is that it can go on for quite some time. I know a lot of people are whinging and this and that, but reality is, and I believe this, is you just rip the band-aid off, just get it done. Unfortunately, that obviously does affect a lot of businesses and people's jobs. I'm lucky enough that I'm in transport and we're busier than ever. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of people aren't that lucky. They've lost jobs and are losing jobs quite rapidly. All I can say is I hope that the 6-day lockdown, you know, goes well. We're currently on obviously day 1, so I've looked at a lot of posts on Facebook and the likes, and people are sort of on the fence whether it's going to work or not, but I hope it does. I really do. we were doing really well in South Australia. Like no cases for God knows how long. So yeah, we'll wait and see, I guess. Just stopped here at Kimber, which is technically halfway across Australia. So this is where we started, Adelaide. Come up and around, boop, and we're now here. We have to go all the way there. So nothing like America. We've got, you know, only a handful of countries and states and territories compared to the States. But yeah, this is technically halfway across Australia. There's a museum over there. Never actually been in there and it's currently closed. One day I'll have a look. But just stopping here for our quick 15-minute break. And we'll keep making a move to Ceduna. Truck's still looking sort of clean. A few bugs. How's this little rig? A Fordson. What a little beast. Couldn't imagine sitting on that all day, play on the fields, but someone did. Now that is a big cocky. Quite a nice bakery there, but as South Australia once again is in lockdown, nowhere's really open. Some truck stop, well, I think all truck stops and like the service stations out this way, they're allowed to operate and obviously get fuel for truck drivers, and they're also allowed to put meals and stuff on for us, so that's good, because I mean I try to eat as much, or bring as much food as I can when I'm on the road, but sometimes when it's really hot, or you know, you just can't be stuffed cooking sometimes, and it's easier just to, you know, support the local roadhouse, and a lot of them do good meals, so there's a fly in here. That does my head in. Shell servo here on the right hand side. They do good meals most of the time. Old Cleveland's Express Freight. Man, those guys, they probably got the oldest equipment on the road, but I'll tell you what, you never really see them broken down. They run from Melbourne across to Adelaide, and Adelaide across to Perth. They run heaps of gear, but it's all older equipment, older trucks, but yeah, really well looked after. Whew. Truck's all the way down there, but I've seen this bad boy come off. What a walk. I might stop in and give the truck a quick wash. Just coming into Ceduna now. Have to pull up here again and top her off with a bit of fuel. That should see us through to Norseman, BP at Norseman tomorrow night. Truck route, truck detour, whatever you want to call it. The main street of Ceduna's pretty much to our left. So we get to detour, so you don't have to go through the main street. Turn right up here and head towards Eucla. Eucla is the SA-WA border. We won't quite make it there tonight. Farm a lot of oysters and other stuff that comes out of the ocean in Ceduna. I reckon it was on a video I did last year or year before, a while ago. And yeah, they just up here there's actually like a little shack and they sell oysters fresh from the ocean. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be open, which sucks a bit, but it is what it is. So we've got the BP on the run here on the left, truck parking on the right. There used to be a massive freaking hole in the ground right here. If the sun doesn't glare too much, you can see ahead the ocean, and all out there is where they farm for oysters and all that jazz. Well, we're not going to go in that end pump because there's a cone in the middle of the bay, so we'll go to this one. Must have resurfaced this this little car park. This thing used to be just full of holes. Got 15 minutes to kill here. So May as well check the load, check the tyres. And a big Chiefs bloke's there on the left. Old Louis. Good bloke, that guy. Alright. Got myself a coffee. Good to hit the road for a fucking few more hours. Yeah. Oh, we made it to the Nullarbor roadhouse. Right on sunset. It's pretty empty. It's alright. I'll get myself a nice park over here somewhere. Shut her down, boys. Oh, that sun. It's not good. It's very bright. So, we'll pull up here for the night. That's us out of hours to the minute. So that one worked out well. And I was going to get dinner here, but I'm pretty sure they closed the kitchen at 8. But that's alright, we'll cook something up tonight, and then in the morning probably get breakfast here, I guess, and then we'll hit the road. So anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hey buddy. Quick morning check of everything, then we'll hit the road. Got a friend here this morning. Dingo. Dingo stole my baby. Made it to the border. Now we gotta go do the fun thing of paperwork and all that crap. Look at all these stock crates on the right. Far out. Holy shit. I thought there was some stock crates moving. Jesus. double road train everywhere around here. All these mining trucks are all triples and quads. Sun's in a good spot, can't see anything. Well, as I said, made it to Kalgoorlie and here for the night. Probably can't see me because it's dark. And yeah, we're shutting it down here for the night. In the morning we've got to deliver the ute, the pump tank and the canopy thing. And then head over to Perth to deliver this thing on Monday morning. So we'll have a rest day in Perth on Sunday. Trying to chase down with some of my mates in Perth whether there's much on Sunday, any car events or anything, but yet to find out. So anywho, we'll catch you tomorrow. So we made our deliveries this morning in Kalgoorlie, kicked off the ute, the vac pump and the container shelter thing. On our way to Perth now. And I just stopped here just outside Kalgoorlie, and I've always wondered what this place was, and it's like an old, I don't know, I guess an old servo or tavern. It's pretty run down, pretty cool, but these trees, I think they're like peppercorn trees or something, I don't know. But when I was growing up at my parents' house, we had like 2 of these massive peppercorn trees out the front of our property, and something about them, you know, and you smell something or you see something and it just reminds you of your youth. These trees, that's what reminds me. And we used to make cubby houses underneath, me and my brother and my little sister. Anyway, so we'll be in Perth tonight, which will be Saturday, and yeah, pretty much got Sunday to kill. I'm thinking about renting a little buzz box. I was looking them up. You can rent a little car for like 50 bucks a day and go on for a bit of a cruise around Perth, because I've never really looked around Perth. I've like been to like our major customers and that back when I was with Old Energy Logistics, and yeah, so I might rent a car and go for a bit of a boogie, and I might video a bit of that, I guess, and put that in the next video. But for now, I know this video's been pretty long, a bit all over the joint obviously, but I'm gonna end it here for this one, and yeah, might keep doing this. It's cool to sort of see where I get to go, and if you enjoy it, then yeah, leave a comment, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Alright guys, stay safe.